Hi Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler. This is your intuitive weekly reading. It is Earth Sign Thursday, and it's been another full week since the last time I saw you. I swear time is flying by so fast. But let's see what's going on for Taurus this week. Let's see what's going on for Taurus this week. Of course, this should resonate with you if you have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so this isn't going to resonate with everyone. And if you're a cross-watcher, feel free to switch the roles, reverse the characteristics if need be, and of course use your discretion and your intuition, and never give your power over to any tarot reader. Let's see what's coming up for you this week, Taurus. The Chariot. So, the Moon. You may know a Cancer. You may know a Pisces or Scorpio. This Chariot came up in reverse. Someone's retreating. The Moon says something's been hidden from you purposefully, whether it be divinely or personally. That something's being exposed and addressed. I believe that you may have had an entanglement with this person. This may be a person from your past. This person is very, very emotionally erratic, I'm hearing. Unstable. The Chariot in reverse means that they could be going in two different directions at once. King of Swords. You could also be dealing with an air sign. This King of Swords is an upright. Okay, so I do feel that we have two distinct and different energies coming through. The King of Swords is the master of his mind. The King of Swords is the ruler of balance and harmony. And even more so, law. Even more so, law. Karma, justice. Boom. Oh, and look, the Moon is on the deck again. It's so funny. I'm feeling just like this is really funny. Okay, Knight of Wands wants to come out off the bottom of the deck onto my thumb. So I do feel like this was a passion exchange between you two initially. That, you know, you could have had an entanglement, as I keep hearing it. If this was a partner of yours, they find you super appealing. They find you just super mysterious. They still probably really like you. It is kind of flattering if it wasn't so malicious. It is kind of flattering if it wasn't so petty. Let's start to clarify. The King of Swords. Let's clarify the King of Swords, and we'll go to the Chariot, and then we'll go to the Knight of Wands to see what the heck this is. King of Swords, please clarify the King of Swords for Taurus. This has not been addressed. This has maybe been happening for a while. Ten of Cups. Okay? This has maybe caused you to lose a significant amount of precious time, precious people. With the Ten of Cups, you know, this energy is really at a loss. It's a culmination, it's a completion though. And so that is the good thing, is that you may have been going through a divorce. You may have been trying to separate yourself from this person, but this person, you know, as I feel from this energy, is a little bit needy, you know, a little bit petty, a little bit needy. With the Ten of Cups, we definitely see family involved, okay? Definitely could be involved with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I feel a greediness here. I feel really a lot of greediness. And you may have tried to move away from this person. Or you may have had to move. Move away. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups again. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Ace of Swords. So, the Ace of Swords, interesting. This is confusion. This is distortion. This is lies. This is true manipulation in a purposeful way, intentful manipulation. I'm even hearing spellbound. I'm hearing crosswatch. You crosswatchers out there, you've been trying to get at your Taurus. Knight of Cups. Taurus, you're becoming much more aware of this. You're looking at this person like, again? Boy, I told you. Girl, I told you. The Knight of Cups. This is the observer. All you gotta do is wait. All you gotta do is wait. This person, though, they're watching you too. They know what's going on. They've got the inside information. Interesting. Maiden of Swords. But there's some fresh ideas coming to you, Taurus, aren't there? There's some fresh insights. Eagle eyes. They didn't expect that. Four of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful. With the Four of Wands, this is the dream catcher energy. This moon energy that we saw in the beginning, they could have been concealed in the dark of night. You know what I mean? The dark side of the moon. Something that's not seeable, to the naked eye. Now that we have the Four of Wands, you know to pay special attention to your dreams. And that ultimately, this is nothing to worry about. It's really nothing to worry about because it's just like, it's more of an annoyance than anything. The Emperor is not happy here. The Emperor is definitely not happy. The Four of Wands is definitely someone who you may have entertained. You may have had a little bit of entanglement with them, but you misjudged them. Get a really yucky feeling. Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. So this is sort of your saving grace, I feel. The fact that this all is coming up now, and that you can pay attention to your dreams, and that you're really becoming the observer and you're becoming aware of this. It's all good, truly. The Nine of Pentacles shows that you are very strong. You are very strong, very sturdy, unconcerned. If anything, like I said, it's just more annoying. I feel such a lack of compassion toward this person. I feel such a lack of sincerity. I feel kind of gross. Seven of Swords. This person, I feel like, got burned in the past. Maybe they have a little bit of malice toward you because you burned them, They may have caught you up to something, or, you know, you may have caught them up to something. Ace of Wands. Believe me when I say malice. Believe me when I say pettiness. It is something to laugh about, truly, because they're not that smart or something, you know. King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, your psychic essences are on the rise as well. So if you haven't figured this out yet, just wait for the person to just, I mean, they've already probably been figured out. You probably know exactly who this is, but the Chariot and the King of Cups points to a Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone with a lot of emotional instability. But the King of Cups comes up to further reiterate that this is not you. Like, you are not the unstable one. I'm hearing the song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Rain. That's embarrassing. The Moon. Cancer. What have you been up to, Cancer? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Unable to let go of you. It's funny because in the same token, they have this in their cup. Just yuck. Like I was saying, it's like, it makes me sick to my stomach, actually, a little bit. So, yuck. And then what they portray, what's on the surface is, ah. Very pretty. But they're affecting your loved ones. And your loved ones don't like it. Clarify the Four of Cups for me, please. Clarify the Moon and the Four of Cups. This person feels really unstable. You know, they could have emotional issues like insecurity, anxiety, depression. You know, this person can swing a lot. Okay, I'm almost getting like seasickness just because it's like, whoa. And it's been I feel like just exhausted, like, oh my God. So the Four of Cups is another just indication that this person is simultaneously sending out an SOS, like, rescue me, help me, and blackmailing you at the same time. Like, this is the kind of sickness that I feel. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. We have all water energy in the center. Queen of Cups. Whole gang's here. This is a very psychic person, or at least they think they are. Very intuitive, manipulative, petty, emotionally unstable, obsessive, weak. Got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Appearing as if they're strong, like really feeling like passionate about something. But remember, this Ace of Wands came out in reverse. What I'm getting with the Wands energy too is that this person probably was burned by you. Probably was burned. I'm seeing almost as if they're branded, right? Or imprinted. Just like you left your mark on them. Poor Taurus. Poor Taurus. You left your mark on them. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands, please? This is probably how they see you. This is probably how they see you. Yeah, so the Magician. You know, did you guys, like, practice magic together? Like, what was this? Because this is kind of, you know, it is kind of silly. So the Magician does show, though, that, you know, the Knight of Wands is very sexy, very passionate, very driven, has a lot of power right behind him, a lot of forward movement, momentum. And then the Magician shows that there's communication. There's an epiphany. There's an idea that really makes sense. Though it is a bit of a magical essence here. Okay? Yeah. The Magician, huh? Let's clarify. Eight of Wands. Taurus is like, oh, you want to practice magic? Oh, I didn't know you were into that kind of thing. Let me show you how it's done. Ten of Swords. Taurus, you're on the bottom of the deck. You're putting a stop to this. Oh, you better believe you're putting a stop to this. The Ten of Swords, somebody going psh, 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 behind your back. Somebody dredging up stuff from the past. They're clinging to you like a frickin' parasite. Just sucking the life right out of you so that you'll come back to them. But this person is really... Okay, first of all, though this Ten of Swords is an end of something, right, putting an end to it pretty abruptly, calling them out, silencing them, this is not the last time. This is not the last time. Ace of Pentacles, but you win. You win, Taurus. Congratulations. You win. Here's your trophy. You've got the hand of God. This is the slowest moving energy. We've got the Seven of Wands as well. Okay? So this is your prize. You're not backing down from a fight. You win. But you also realize this is a sinking ship. So you're not granting them access. No bish. Okay? Not granting them access. Calling them out on their shit. And also gaining a lot of ground. Okay, Taurus? Inch by inch, gaining a lot of ground. Winning. Remember in the beginning we said that this could be like a legal, contractual tie, some agreement. This person, whatever has happened between you and them, this is definitely not the last time, but at least for now you win. At least for now you win, right? And you've got lots of help. You've got lots of help. So let's see what comes after the Ace of Pentacles. You know, this may take a year before they try again. This may have been a year since you've known this person. It may have been a year-long cycle. But you're just no longer tolerating anyone in your life like this. And for good reason, because you have so many other things to look forward to. Nine of Swords. So, needless to say, Taurus, this may be a little bittersweet. We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Swords. So, this is a closing of a chapter of maybe a more significant point in your life. This may have been a partnership or a agreement or a legality with someone who's been a part of your life for a long time. With the Nine of Swords, we see, though, that they've been messing with you. They've not only been messing with you romantically, but actually mentally. You know, and in the first place, we kind of heard spellbound or, you know, lies and deceit and stuff like that. Well, needless to say, this person can't be trusted because they actually are meddling with your mind. They're sending you mixed signals. They're helping the messages sort of become misinterpreted. You know, they're sending you even nightmares, or they're giving you nightmares, giving you anxiety. With the Queen of Cups, it's just very snaky. It's just very snake-like. Okay, so you're involved with someone who's really petty, who's probably really gross, inside and out, I might add. And, you know, they think they're much better or stronger than they really are. Okay, because the Sun, it's not that powerful in reverse. It's kind of like, oh, power outage. Now, I know I'm being like a little overprotective of you, Taurus, but I think that we're on to something. You know, I feel like with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups, we can only assume that this person has had something to do with a darker side of your karmic career, I'll say. Okay, so if you don't know who this is, don't be so fixated on, you know, the sign. It could be a water sign. We saw a lot of water here today. But this is someone who you may feel is fairly friendly, or who could be pretty two-faced, as we saw with the Four of Cups, right? And the moon has like two sides to it, you know, the light and the dark side, and they show you the light side. That's what they do. They show you the light side. And the dark side is just filled with craters. So I say you should handle that, Taurus, okay? You know, I do feel that this person got burned. I do feel that they really like you. Unfortunately for you, it's kind of like a little bit of a leech or a parasite. Wanting your attention, really admiring you, actually, like really thinking you're something, like you're something special. Let's see what this is. But the High Priestess. The High Priestess sees all. She sees all of it. Okay, so you have the High Priestess coming through as a major arcana for a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But you also have it coupled with the Maiden of Swords. So this is the person bringing you these fresh ideas. This is the person that is, you know, unveiling these issues to you. Though some of it is still veiled. Some of it is definitely still veiled. But the Maiden of Swords brings this fresh idea or communication your way. Okay? And the High Priestess is a really strong card to have as an ally, because she is the duality. You know, she is the number 2. And, you know, a 2, she is mirrored, but she came up in an upright position, and she came up in reverse. So you may be dealing with 2 water signs, which is not really helping this confusion. You know, you could have 2 people that you're dreaming with. You could have, you know, 2 people that you are in romantic association with. But I think you can begin now to tell the dark side from the light side. You can really begin now to tell what's actually good for you and what's actually bad for you, because I'm pretty neutral. I don't feel that there's a good or a bad side to dark and light. I think both are very necessary, but at the end of the day, this is just really gross. The dark side here is just being really gross and petty, okay? So the High Priestess is definitely the wiser, older soul. She sits in her temple. She has gotten used to, you know, receiving, okay? Not really getting up and grabbing or trying to get at anything. You know, she kind of remains open and simply tries to receive this information. And I think it works a lot better for her because, you know, she tends to get a larger part of the story or more information in bulk. But then the High Priestess does have a method to her madness, is to say, I'm not going to reveal everything. Okay, I'm going to keep some tricks up my sleeve too. So you do have an ally, and I feel that this may even be you, Taurus, you know, kind of rising above, being the bigger person. But even so, I don't feel that this situation needs to be dealt with very gently. I feel like maybe this person has done this before. Maybe they'll do it again. This person has a really hard time learning their lesson, I'll tell you that. Any more for Taurus? Should we clarify the High Priestess for you, just to further clarify? Because I get the confusion that these two women are both very psychic, both very intuitive. And I say women very loosely. I mean, this could be your partner who's predominantly feminine energy, you know. But I do feel that this is maybe a female. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Justice on the bottom of the deck, and this is clarified by 2 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. So like I said, feeling torn, indecisive, maybe both women or both energies that we see here today mean a great deal to you. But this week it may become very clear that you need to choose a side, right? Or else you may not have that karmic justice in your life, because someone is not allowing progress if another thing isn't figured out. And it's kind of a serious matter. It's kind of like a logistics kind of thing. But with the 3 of Swords, you know, you could be holding on to this person, but they definitely are holding on to you. And your method could just to be, you know, to just wait and see if anything comes up or if anything is revealed. But I just feel like this is taking a long time. I just feel like this person may know that you're on the lookout, or they may know some inside information, or they may be keeping really close tabs on you, like watching your social media and stuff, to the extent that they're not going to make any dramatic move. They're not going to make a dramatic move. Remember, the Queen of Cups and the Moon, this isn't their first like rodeo or showdown, you know. They may just be used to this. Okay, they may have done this with multiple partners of yours. But needless to say, it does need to be nipped in the bud. It does need to be taken care of before you can firstly begin to heal, and secondly, maybe begin to progress in other ways. Okay? Thank you so much, Taurus. I hope that you, I kind of hope that you resonated with this reading, but I kind of hope you didn't. But, you know, we'll see what this week brings you. The summer solstice, really quickly, you know, covers everything. This day, okay, on the 20th that I'm recording this, is the summer solstice, and this is the splitting of timelines. Maybe this is why you have justice after everything, because there is a way, okay? Maybe it's the middle way, you know, the justice represents the middle way. You know, balancing in harmony. But as you sort of shift these timelines and go into different realities, you're going to have to leave some of this behind. You're going to have to choose what reality you want to live, and it could be that distinctive. And believe me, I don't want to overcomplicate your decision making. I don't want to make you paranoid. I don't want to make it so that you can't trust anyone, but there should be a simplicity to this. I mean, you really should know this before it hits you, you know, or surprises you. I don't feel you'll be surprised at this at all. Okay? And the summer solstice also represents your ripening judgment. And so we have justice on the bottom of the deck representing that judgment, representing what it is you're realizing or coming to know. And it's going to be for your benefit. Okay? So choose wisely, and make sure you cut the cords, you know, with anyone from your past that you feel may be sending you toxic energies, because it happens a lot, Taurus, more than you may realize. And so protect your energy, because you don't want any of that going out to different areas of your life or to the people that you love, okay? Thank you so much, Taurus, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.